Honest Kitchen is an all-natural, dehydrated dog food that's offered in 5 different flavors, plus a cat food. Honest Kitchen is made from 100% human-grade ingredients and contains no gluten, which was the culprit in the recent dog food recall that killed over 10,000 dogs and cats. What we're going to do today is talk a little bit about Honest Kitchen dog food. Honest Kitchen is one of the few brands of dog food that we sell here at Leerburg. What it is, it's an all-natural dog food made from human-grade ingredients. It bridges the gap between those people that want to feed a completely raw diet and those people that don't want to jump into a raw diet right away and they want to have a middle ground to it. So it kind of bridges the gap between that. We don't sell a lot of different kinds of dog food because we're very picky in what we sell. The only food that we sell are foods that we have fed our own dogs. We actually feed Honest Kitchen to our dogs on a regular basis. We also, when we travel, will take the Honest Kitchen and only take that with us. When we get into situations where we go camping and we can't have enough raw meat to feed, there's nothing wrong with feeding the Honest Kitchen. It's not a complicated food to mix up. It's a dehydrated food. You can see it here. It's powder. And it's a very simple thing to make. On the back of the food, they have a very simple, easy mixing instructions here where you mix 1 cup of Honest Kitchen food to 1.5 cups of warm water. You stir it and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes and then add the ingredients that you want to feed with your dog. Now, it's as simple as this. It looks like this. I can't tell you how often we have people that email us and talk about how they don't want to get involved in feeding an all-natural raw diet because it just seems like too much work. Well, you can see what I'm doing here, and I'm done. So you mix it up and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Here's one that's already been done. And you can see the consistency of it after 10 minutes. Now, all you have to do at this point in time is determine what else you want to feed with your dogs. Here at Leerburg, we will feed a combination of hamburger and raw chicken. And what we'll do, depending on the size of the dog, the weight of the dog, whether the dog is at a maintenance weight on his diet or whether we're trying to take weight off, put weight on, we'll determine how much we feed. But we will also add a raw egg, and we feed that with the shell. We crack it and put it in there. Now, what we mixed up here was just a sample to show you how easy it is to put it together. This amount is enough to feed a 30 to 40 pound moderately active dog for an entire day without giving it any other additives. Now, if you're going to add other things to the food, you don't need to feed this much. And I don't expect you to try and figure out how much, what type of food to feed your dog right now. I'm just showing you how simple it is to put it all together. If you look at the back of every box, there's a section that tells you the weights of dogs and how much of the brand of dog, the type of dog food for Honest Kitchen that you would feed. Now, one of the 5 brands of Honest Kitchen is Preference that you see here. Preference is all vegetables. It's designed for people who want to feed their own meat source. It's designed to be fed to dogs that have to have meat added with it. So you wouldn't feed this just by itself. Probably an easier way to understand this is that the other 4 brands of Honest Kitchen are designed as a standalone dog food. And you can determine which one you want to feed by going to our website and reading what the different types of dog foods are. A very quick overview of the 5 flavors starts with our biggest seller, which is Embark. Embark is a dehydrated turkey formula for active dogs, puppies, and lactating females. Embark is also a grain-free formula. This is followed by Force, which is our second most popular food. Force is a dehydrated chicken formula, also no grain. We feel this no grain issue is very important here at Leerburg. Force is recommended for moderately active adult dogs who are allergic to grain. The third formula is Thrive. Thrive is a dehydrated chicken formula with low carbohydrates. It's designed for sensitive adult dogs, puppies, pregnant and lactating females. The fourth formula is Verve, which is a dehydrated beef formula with organic grains. Verve is recommended for less active adult dogs or seniors who are being moved off of an all-kibble diet. And finally, we have already talked about Preference, which is an all-vegetable formula that's designed to be fed with raw meat. We also sell and feed our 5 cats the Honest Kitchen cat formula called Prowl. Since we have working bloodline cats straight from the Humane Society, they supplement their Prowl with mice and other small rodents that are dumb enough to come anywhere near our kennel. So many people think that feeding a raw diet is a complicated, time-consuming affair. I hope this short video has demonstrated that this does not have to be the case. I'll be the first one to admit that this dehydrated dog food is not cheap. I will also say that I don't know of a better dog food on the market. By using raw, fresh meat products combined with Honest Kitchen, you can assure yourself that your dog is getting a well-balanced, healthy diet. In our home, the only additional supplements that we give our dogs are a couple of vitamin E pills every day, along with 4 pumps of salmon oil. I can honestly tell you that since we have moved to the all-natural diet and stopped vaccinating our dogs, we've reduced our vet bills by 50 to 75% because our dogs are so healthy and strong that they've developed a natural immunity to fight off disease. If you have questions on Honest Kitchen after reviewing the information on this page, we have an extensive Q&A page just on Honest Kitchen questions. You'll find the link below. We also have a large feeding dogs section on our website. You can find the link to this on the left blue menu bar that's located on every page of our website. Cindy has written a Q&A page that's large enough to be a chapter on a book on feeding a raw diet. If after reviewing these web pages you still have questions, feel free to email Cindy here at Leerburg.